All right. He's got this great technical staff back here.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, what I'm going to do, I have a mini speech just to present my agenda concerning the youth, because what we really need is the youth to come in and help out and get interested about the Constitution and our rights as citizens and duties as Americans. So we need to get the youth in, and I have contacts across America, so that's why I'll be taping all of the speeches so the other tea parties that I deal with in Texas and in Georgia, they can all kind of get this youth mentality going so that we can get more voters to get who we need in and get what we need to do done. So here we go. And again, my name is Dale Brave, so you can come up with questions after if you need. All right. Well, tonight I would like to introduce my new agenda concerning the youth of America. Our youth is falling prey to the art of misdirection. Media outlets have been promoting issues that have no connection with the reality on issues concerning our country's collapse from within. We need to instill and inform our youth with knowledge concerning our freedoms, rights pursuant to the Constitution. We need to have our citizens ask why and demand results promised to them during false campaigns inflated with the promise of change. How is it that we allowed a Secretary of Treasury who doesn't pay his taxes and keeps the majority of his wealth overseas? When will we finally close the revolving door between our government and Goldman Sachs? Will we ever help Ron Paul push through the legislation to enable the audit of the Fed? My fellow Americans, we need to hold ourselves responsible for falling asleep at the wheel and allowing such tyranny to infiltrate our great republic. We have fallen into the red zone and need all citizens to make an effort to participate in our government elections as well as holding public servants responsible for their actions. How did we ever let Obamacare pass through legislation? It is highly unconstitutional and includes amendments that have nothing to do with health care. Our trust has been abused and misused for years, and it's time to stand up and tell our government that we will not allow this abuse of power, along with the placement of tyrannical amendments. With all of the issues concerning our current situation of debt and civil unrest, what makes it right to borrow money in order to execute an obvious resource war agenda? How can we possibly say that we are using our soldiers to fight for our freedoms when it is obvious that they are being used to conquer oil-rich nations? It will take an estimated $3 billion to build a wall spanning the southern border of the United States, ensuring safety to our citizens along the bordering states of Mexico. Printing trillions of dollars each year, this is only a drop in the bucket of the surmounting federal slush fund. So I have been putting together a way to reach our youth and teach them our Constitution and Republic. I refuse to let our Republic go down in flames as we watch our currency collapse into oblivion. So now it is up to us. Will you stand and fight with me to preserve our Constitution as well as minimize our rapidly expanding government? Will you stand with me to hold our government responsible for crashing our currency and sending our families off to war for the injustice of obtaining resources? Each individual in this country has a voice. Each individual in this country has inalienable rights. Each individual must stand against tyranny and injustice to preserve the greatest gift we have been given, our republic. Thanks, guys.
Excellent. Excellent.